this one more time. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to come back, but again, this is like the funniest thing that's happening today. I don't know. And I was thinking yesterday, actually, I don't know if anybody can hear me or not, but I was thinking yesterday that, we're still in can you hear me now? Yay! Oh, God. This is so funny. So I have no idea why. I was just thinking yesterday, or this morning, we saw a Mercury retrograde shadow period, so this is happening. So for the people that can hear me and the people that were trying to join me like at 11:11, I promise you I was there. Just for some odd reason, I wouldn't go live. And I just recorded like 2 things. So it's so funny, actually. I'm like hysterically laughing. So Mercury retrograde, Uranus is turning retrograde on Friday. So yeah, make sure you can hear me. Just like make sure your volume's up, because I tried to test the speaker and I don't know. If it's not working, I'm going to just do another video for everybody and I will send it out to all the people that I know showed up, and I thank you so much for showing up too. But we're in this like crazy period and it's beautiful too. Yeah, we can hear me. So that's good. We're in this crazy period. It just feels like there's so much rocketing going through, and there's so many pieces to this like puzzle that the universe is really trying for us to realize in ourselves. And this is a big lesson. This is such a huge lesson. Like, we can't move the universe moves us. You hear that? It's so powerful. And today I really like sprang out of bed and I went before like the sun was rising, and I kind of watched the sun come up, and I walked in. I was like, what is today really about? What is today really about? Today is about like, I think, I'm not going to tell you what anybody else is telling you in the world. I'm going to tell you what has been coming in for me. So this is part of like my truth, is like, how can I speak from my heart? And this is what I think we've been called to, is like to speak from my heart and to really be truly authentic. And when I had this like guidance to bring this, I really wanted to bring it in person, but the universe didn't want that to happen. Then I wanted to bring it live on YouTube. Like, I was like, try to make it super easy. And that didn't want to happen. So what is it? I think it's asking me to like really go deep for myself, deeper within, so that I can really find my authentic self in this. And this is what this like Lion's Gate is all about. It's like not about there's the technicalities of what happens. So it's like this alignment that happens, and it's a perception that we have from Earth. That's the biggest thing. It's a perception that we have from this Earth. And there's a beautiful image I've seen where the pyramids in Giza have like Orion's belt like perfectly like anointed on top of their apex. And there's like the story of, in ancient Egypt, where Sirius rose before Ra, before the sun, and then she kind of melted into his light. And Sirius says this, she is Isis, and the goddess Isis, right? So this is so powerful, this time that we're in. And so I can keep talking here for a while, and then I do want to do a video for everybody too, because I think we're in very powerful times. And again, I think the message is about you being truly, authentically you, of who you want to be. That's the courage of the lion. Before I was getting started and I was sitting and settling into myself, I asked Isis to come through, and she gave me a gift that I have received from her before, and it's about really coming into our form, but into this beautiful temple that we are. And it's all about this carnelian. But what is this carnelian representing in our life? Carnelian is this the goddess Sekhmet, and she's always like really powerful, and for me she comes through a lot. I have a dance with some of the Egyptian goddesses, and there's certain ones that specifically for me that come through that bring power, and Sekhmet is one, and she's fierce. And it's funny that this card came in, because this card had like, you can't make this stuff up. That's why I keep telling myself, if you look at the card, it has like a lion, you could say, above her, right? It's really, really powerful. And there's the sun rising, and you could say that is also Isis in front of the sun, right? Which is that ancient Egyptian story of where Sirius rose before the sun, and so that's when they see it at summer solstice. What's powerful stuff is this. And we've been going through this, like, I think it's like the first quarter of coming to the full moon of Aquarius, which in Aquarius is always like, can you think outside the box? Like, how outside of the box can you think? And then make your vision even bigger. And then what I was receiving this morning is Leo, this August time, right? This August time is about, August is Leo, which is all about like courage, which is that fifth house in your zodiac chart, which is also about like playfulness and creativity, and all the planets in our galaxy, not galaxy, sorry, or you could say in our galaxy go around the central sun, which is an alignment too, but also here this our alignment, like all our planets, like our inner planets and outer planets go around the sun, which is Leo, being courageous and being strong. So I hope this is making sense to you, what it is that's calling for you in this Lionsgate. How can we go deeper into ourselves? I wrote some things down because last night I was like getting nervous that I wasn't going to be able to do this. It's weird how the universe does that to you. So it's, how can you stand not once, but always in your authentic self? Can you think about that for yourself? How more authentic can you be for who you are in this world and how you want to show up? That's what it's calling you. So this time of creativity, which is Leo, the universe is asking you to be more creative in how you can think, how you can break outside of your perceived box or block. And that's Uranus going to retrograde, asking you to review how you see in life so you can see it from a completely different perspective, and then be kind of stubborn about it when you're going to decide to move back forward into life and bring it into fruition. What else did I write? I wrote here, it's about aligning with your highest divine course and timeline. Like, who are you as a person? Like what's this journey that you've brought to this world? Can you think about this? Like, what journey have you brought into this world? What have you, what's your chariot that you're riding into this world? How do you want to be here, if that makes sense? And it's realizing your soul purpose, your absolute authentic truth. But it's like we've lived this path many times, so it's asking us to find those timelines that are teaching us now in this lifetime. So generally these timelines kind of connect with these lifetimes, at least this is what's coming in, is times when we have great awakening, like awaken into our beingness. So this is what has been asked to do, to activate our seed potential within inside of ourselves. And I have been so fascinated with human evolution, the consciousness of humans, how that even evolves, and where we are reconnecting to. We are so fascinated by Egypt, or ancient Egypt, and the pyramids, and Sirius, and the sun. So it's like we are being reminded of these ancient wisdoms, because these ancient wisdoms that helped humanity evolve at that time is helping us now evolve too. But it's also a choice. The choice is sometimes, do you want to stay back in where you were and what you were doing? So you can see these timelines pass you by, and they're probably going to be like huge ripples through your life. And then it's almost even speed bumps, because sometimes you're like skidding out there on your bottom because you just like lost control, because you maybe went in one direction. The universe is trying to redirect you back. So we can learn from every awakening. So everything that we sometimes see as an affliction, this is what the energy is asking us to do now, is to release. We're in this time of 2019, which is about mastery. And I was curious this morning. I was like, so what's 2020? And it was like the universe didn't want to tell me, but it was, I kept seeing it with the 2020, if you like take that together, it's like 2 and 0 is a 2, right? And the 2's together make a 4. So, but what's first 22 if you bring it together? And for me, 22 is to be fearless. And that's what Sekhmet brings in. I wrote this thing because I was fascinated that she came in this morning, is about the statement that I heard was, I will not be defeated. How does that feel? maybe close your eyes for a moment and think about that. Like, how does it feel to not be defeated in life? Like, I would do this if I was you. I would just put my hands together and close my eyes and really bring my attention inside of myself and see how that feels to let your hands pour together, so where your hands touch. And you can take even your hands on your heart if prayer hands or namaste hands don't feel, or Anjali Mudra doesn't feel good or doesn't resonate with you. And whatever touches together, maybe hands even on the heart, is feel how that body reaches into each other. That's meaning all your cells kind of mesh with one another. It's a sensation, it's a feeling, it's a liberation, it's a letting go. So breathe into that if you're there. And what does it mean to step into mastery? They say a miracle happens when we actually, a miracle starts to happen. The first step in a miracle is emptiness. So when we come to portals like this, it's good to empty ourselves out, to become like, empty. So wherever you are, hands on your heart, hands together, whatever feels comfortable, honestly. And as you are with your eyes closed, your eyelashes melting into weather, just find your breath and how that breath feels as it flows through you freely, joining into your breath, just a rhythm in and a rhythm out. And find your own perfect rhythm, however that rhythm feels. And again, coming to this place of every breath that fills you is to illuminate you and to enlighten you and to heal you, literally. Every particle of light that you breathe into your body brings prana. And feel the prana, how it melts like light force energy into every cell of your being. Powerful. If you can imagine it, it is done. This is a part of human evolution. And as you breathe that light into your body, just not breathe it into like your lungs. Feel how it takes the air, the breath, the prana, the oxygen into your cellular body, into your bones. Feel your bones and your muscles, your skin, and everything starts to tingle when you breathe. So allow yourself to breathe into that space. Let your lips relax, your eyes soften, eyelashes melt into one another, shoulders relax down, your chest lift and be proud. That's Leo. Courage, courageous, fearless, a warrior. Sekhmet is the warrior, that warrior goddess that's powerful and strong. She stands with all her might. So see in your mind as you breathe deeper and deeper, just see in your mind a perfect image of yourself, maybe adorned with something beautiful, I don't know, something like glorious. See yourself, Sekhmet is a goddess, she's powerful. She's an Egyptian goddess. She maybe has that lion's head. She's fierce and courageous, so find yourself fierce and courageous in that image, that vision that you hold for yourself. And breathe into all of that space. Yeah? How does that feel? Glistening, glowing. And even as you breathe all that prana into your body through the cells, find your DNA all the way down through your cells. Find that encoding, that coding that you are. And inside of that coding, there's, everybody's is different. Maybe see a spiral of a ladder, maybe see pieces together, pieces apart. Maybe you see spiraling, frazzled, like an encoding, a coding within inside of you. See if you can see that in your body. In each of these spiraling, in any place that seems that it's a little afraid, or a little frightened, a little worried, a little sad. All that prana that you breathe into those spaces and places and feel that. And see in your mind's eye as all those little strands of your DNA perfectly shining, illuminated, expansive, glowing, bright, glittering, glimmering. See if you can feel that. Yeah. This is what this light is calling through. And above the crown of your head, as you sit in the space, start to lengthen through the crown of your head, as if you're reaching the very point, apex of the crown of the head towards the sky, the heavens. And allow yourself to feel that, as that lengthening through your spine. Breathe in. Lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Shoulders relaxed, lips soft, eyelids relaxed, jaw relaxed. Yeah, breathe in. How does that feel? Just awareness through your body, emptying every breath. Breathing into your cells and into your DNA and spiraling, everything spiraling. Allow yourself to feel into that space. And as the crown of your head reaches up, there's a star that is above you and it pulls the crown of your head. You can feel this magnetic energy, but no need to think too much about it. Just feel this magnetic energy pulling the crown of your head up towards the sky, heavens, heavens. And at the same time, you feel your sit bones rooting, grounding into this earth, and there's like a star of light, crystal below you, pulling you into the earth. And through both of these spaces, the downward earth energy, that upward heaven light, feel your spine lengthening and growing. See how that feels. Just breathe into that space. Breathing deeper and deeper, and just feel your body lengthening and broadening and emptying. And all that prana that you breathe in moving into your cells and into your DNA, spiraling in every strand, that glowing and glittering. Allow yourself to feel that glowing and glittering, right? Breathing in and breathing out. To the space that you sit, this holy space that you are, your sacredness. Yeah, hands wherever they're resting, maybe on the heart or together. Take a moment to take a few deep breaths in and breathe the breath out through the mouth, just sigh it out. Like, see how that feels with every deep breath that you take. Yeah. Let your shoulders relax, your lips, your eyelids, eyelashes, hair, skin. And then just take a moment to be still and empty for a moment. This is the first step of receiving a miracle. Bow chin to chest, see how that feels. Honor yourself, see yourself standing there, glistening, beautiful being that you are. That warrior-esque you. Maybe the embodiment of Sekhmet, or a powerful god or warrior, whoever comes to you. As sacred as they may be. As you bow into your heart, take a moment here to really reflect and see what's your greatest intention. So if we're coming out of this place of reflection from Mercury retrograde, a lot of inner communications, of seeing what it is that you need this year of mastery, stepping into our unique self. That Uranus retrograde coming before us, stepping into how can we really be our true self, stepping out of the box, literally. Your intention for your highest self. So allow yourself to breathe in and breathe out and reflect and feel and see and being empty just for a moment. And feeling yourself perfectly still. Allow that intention to melt into your heart. You can feel it like a crystal that starts to grow in Mother Earth. You can see that. A beautiful crystal. We all have all these crystals that are from Mother Earth, our core crystals, our star crystals. But see that crystal growing in your heart, whatever color it may be, a sacred little being of light. And each of the facets of that beautiful crystal, the shimmery sides, the edges, the points, you see all your faces of you. Every life you've ever lived, this lifetime, past, present, future lifetimes, all the faces that are you, those faces that will teach you every day. And look and reflect and see all the faces that come to you that you see in your mind, and who do you see? What sides of yourself do you see? See into that space. And these are just reflections of you. These are ideas. These are things that you are looking at, working at through this portal of the Lion's Gate. So towards this gate representing for you this portal where you are stepping through, all these faces that are you. How you can blend them into being you, your unique self. I see that crystal growing and bright, that place of Eden within inside of you. In your mind's eye, take yourself into the most beautiful place out in nature. Glorious, if you can. Absolutely glorious. A place that speaks to you. Trees, the beach, palms, mountains, rivers, forests, the peak of a mountain, the clouds, the sun, the grass, the sounds of nature all around you. This place that you can call home, this place that you feel deeply in your heart, a place that brings you great safety. So feel that space in your heart. Breathe into that place. How does that space feel? How does your heart illuminate? And find yourself a place where you can just sit and rest in that beautiful nature's space. A place where you can become still once more, just in your heart. And holding that image of you, that beautiful image, your intention, the light that you wish to be in the world. See that light crystal clear in your mind once more. And again, feeling that long, straight spine, that crystal glowing above you, that crystal below you, the spine nice and long, that place in the heart. If you find our breath again, breathing in and breathing out. From that place in the heart, draw your mind all the way from your heart, past the solar plexus, the navel, the sacrum, through the earth, to a place below you, deeply in the earth. See this beautiful silvery star. Allow your mind's eye just to gather there, focus there with all your intention. See how that feels. Connecting to that earth star. Feel yourself being yourself, your true self. Your place of purpose, your place of intention, why you've incarnated into this life and this life form. And feel that silvery star vibrate below you and that light moving into you all the way up through your body, into your sacrum, through your solar plexus and into the heart. And even feel that light going into the space of the thymus and the throat, to the place of the third eye. And feel that light. That earth star activate all the way through you. That silvery light. And holding that space, bring your awareness back to the place of your heart. That Eden where you sit, that glorious, beautiful place, that garden where you feel so safe and comfortable. Bringing your awareness up to the crown of their head and seeing above the crown of their head this beautiful blue, like a royal blue star. And feel the crown of your head being pulled upwards towards that royal blue star. And how does that feel? As you connect towards that royal blue star, that soul star. Again, the reason why you've incarnated in this lifetime. Allow all your awareness to gather to that point above you, and as it reaches that light, that blue light into the heavens above, all the way connecting to that star Sirius. And the reason why you've shown up here today, that you hear this message, is truly to receive a vision of you, how your higher self sees you, your accomplishments and your courage, your purpose in life. So allow yourself to be still. As you draw all that luminous blue down through the crown of your head, through the third eye, to the place of the throat, the thymus, the heart, towards the solar plexus and the navel and the sacrum, And you feel that light just accumulating right in the middle of your sacrum. And again, you find that beautiful silvery star below you, that earth star. That light that draws up through your body into the place of your heart. And in that place of your heart, bringing yourself back to that Eden. And see yourself now as you sit in this place, in vision, a beautiful blue star above you, silvery star below you into the earth. Your mind focused on that connection between the earth star below you and that star above you. Now that light penetrates through you, through the crown of the head, all the way down to the earth, and from the earth all the way up through the crown to that soul star. And just take a moment here to be empty and quiet. A vision, a sense of who you are, a glimmer, your purpose in light. Why are you here? Can you hold that for a moment in your mind? Stepping from what was into something new. Having the courage to be fearless. Sekhmet said, I will not be defeated. So what is your conviction and what is your courage? Take a moment just to reflect. See the image in your mind, a reflection of you. Like those crystals in your heart. All the many faces that you are. That's why timelines cross. So you can see yourself more clearly. To take a moment to be here. This is the portal. This is your intention. Allow yourself to see yourself through the portal. To find your courage. To know your conviction. And as you sit here in this space and realizing yourself, feel the presence of the divine, however the divine shows up, the universe. Feel the presence of Mother Isis. She wraps her wings around you, gifting you a gift that you will find in the next day, the next week. A message, may it be just a feather, or may it be a great aha moment. Yeah. So allow yourself just to be, realizing your greatest intention. This is the portal, the Lion's Gate. Again, stepping into your courage and stepping into your conviction. So, for those of you that have been here with me, I thank you for helping me come across from YouTube to here to make this work. I will make you a nice, beautiful guided meditation as a gift for showing up. I will send that out via email. So if you don't know me, I'm Belinda Pearl. If you want to find me, you can go to belindapearl.com. I do have a YouTube channel. I was trying to do this live earlier on. It wasn't working out. So I came here and I did it here. It seems to work out better. Maybe I'll see you again here soon. So from my heart to yours, may you be blessed and walk in this light that you are feeling here today and allow your awareness to grow and your epiphanies to be clear. Namaste. And I'll see you again soon. Cheerio.